everybody, it's pretty late on Christmas Day. It's about 9 o'clock, and I just wanted to take a minute on what's technically, I guess, the last day of Vlogmas, since it's actually Christmas Day, and say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I spent the entirety of yesterday with my family, from breakfast until dinner time, which I kind of talked about on Sunday. My days of the week are all out of whack. We spent breakfast together, and then a couple of hours we were kind of all off doing different things in the afternoon, and then back together for dinner time, and until about I guess we kind of all broke up about 11, and then I did some other Christmas stuff with one of my aunts and uncles and my brother and my dad and my grandmother, and my mom was there. It was kind of weird, but I basically spent all of yesterday with my family, and then today I have spent the day in my pajamas, just kind of hanging out with my grandmother, who has been really sick for the past 3 weeks, but she's feeling a lot better today, so we kind of watched some movies on TV, and I read a book, and my family's trickled in and out again today to eat leftovers from yesterday, and to just hang out and talk about everything that Santa Claus brought and all the stuff they did. So it's just been really a really lazy day, kind of the best kind of vacation day you can have. Well, my favorite kind of day, where, like I said, in my pajamas all day, and then with my family for the rest of it, which is pretty much perfect as far as I can see. Like I said, today's technically the last day of Vlogmas, but I have a couple of other videos planned for the rest of the year. Tomorrow, Katie and I are going to go see Les Mis, which is terrifying. I've never actually seen it before, and I'm kind of nervous. People I know that have seen it have said it's been like a sob fest, and they've cried through basically the entire thing. So that's a little scary for me personally, but assuming I can breathe and or talk tomorrow through the tears that are supposedly are probably definitely going to happen, I'm going to try to do like a quick review of that. I read a couple of books I want to review, and I thought about doing kind of just like a Christmas haul, but I didn't want to do it today because, like I said, I've been really busy just doing nothing, actually, just spending time with my family and just being kind of disconnected and with people. That's something I've struggled with a lot over the past year, especially. I used to do a lot of online networking and texting, and just kind of lived my life through like electronic devices, and then with bad stuff that happened at the end of the year last year with my family that I kind of talked about at the beginning of the month, I kind of backed off from that stuff a lot, mainly just because I tend to be really not antisocial, but I tend to be really just self-contained when I'm dealing with bad things. I don't like to take my problems to other people, and I don't want my stuff to drag other people down. So I kind of just keep it bottled up, and I deal with it. Of course, Alyssa and I talk about it. My friend Katie and I talk about it. My family is always really available, but I hate to burden the world kind of with my stuff. So I've been kind of taking a step back from social media, and I really miss it. I have a lot of really good friends like in the internet, that live in my computer and live in my phone, and I haven't spent as much time with them, and it's something I continuously struggle with, this thing about whether I should be present online or present in my real life. And of course there is a direct connect there. Like, online is my real life. Those people that I'm friends with, even if I mainly communicate with them via Facebook because they live far away, or email, or Twitter, or however I communicate with them, like, that's just as important as people I can see face to face on a daily basis. But it's still something that I've really, over the past few years, I've had to just make a conscious effort sometimes to just take time away from my devices and be just unplugged. And that's kind of what I did today, with the exception of this video. I just was completely kind of posted a few pictures on Instagram and tweeted a little bit, but instead of making my entire day about documenting it on a social media site, I made the day about living in the moment. And yesterday too, actually. I spent most of my Christmas Eve just living my Christmas Eve instead of posting about it so that the world could see, the theoretical world, like, no, the world doesn't follow me, but instead of living it electronically in Facebook updates or Instagram pictures or Twitter updates, live view, making a huge video about my day. Instead of doing any of those things, I just kind of lived my own life with my family and doing things that are traditional, that were fun, and just enjoying that. So it was really a good thing to do. But one great thing is that making these videos this month, I've realized that I always have time to make a video. And instead of putting that off, I'm going to try to be a little more present. That was kind of like my plan to be my New Year's resolution anyway. But I promised Alyssa when we started this that I would do this with her. And I haven't really fulfilled my end of that bargain so far. And, I talked about that a little bit too. Things were really kind of bad for me in 2012. And if I want things to be better in 2013, clearly I want that. But I think part of that is me making things better too. And so instead of finding excuses not to do things, I'm going to try to make a new effort in the new year. Make an effort in the new year to stop making excuses for myself and stop letting myself defeat me. So that's that. And I'll probably make in January or maybe even on New Year's Eve a little more comprehensive resolution type video. I don't really do a lot of resolutions. I just try to make good decisions that I want to stick with through the rest of the year, which is a resolution. But I hate to call them that because it just seems easier to break them. Anyway, I hope that you have got to spend this holiday season with people that you care about, since most everywhere is closed on Christmas Day, regardless of what you celebrate or don't celebrate, as the case may be. I hope that you got to spend the day with people that you truly love and enjoy being with. And I hope that you have a happy holiday season and a happy rest of 2012. Bye!